And the Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but
let's get it. Let's go.
3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They boot it away on 4th down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. On the run, it's Lacey. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really good position. He was up to the challenge.
Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression, and they're always trying to get extra happy.
He lost one down the sideline.
No.
So close to a huge gain there, but he makes the catch out of bounds. It's incomplete.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Here comes the heat.
Give me that.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time.
Exactly, Marco. Go with it. Have that privilege.
Beat on it. Nice cut. Nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Well, coming into this one, the offense knew a big key was going to be getting the ground game established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening drive, and they have a negative play here on the first play of their second drive.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and
that was a
covering
clean
it.
pass.
Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe
Yeah,
again here on
I like this.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Finds him out of the backfield.
Oh, what a play! What a play!
Much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's
turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Moving out of the pocket. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it
Taller, another dimension. We should be smaller, not worth mention.
You want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming. You don't let that speed get to the outside.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Wolverine!
Wait, Mom, we're going to
Fit
win.
it in the window for the score.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And the extra point is good, and it's
The other day
7-0.
you just had a T-shirt on.
That drive covered 55 yards for the score. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0.
Let's go.
And the throw out to the sidelines, good for just a few yards.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. It's Diggs. At the 45 on his way. the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around.
Brings into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Leaves it with the back.
Get that man.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Actually, yeah, there we go.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal.
Thank you.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's second and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They've got him looking run, but
give me that.
Fires into traffic, is picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Oh, he's got some space. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. First and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Catch in the middle, it's Klein. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. You can tell.
Yes, sir. What a catch. What a catch.
Forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Wolverines will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Morgan. On the move at the 30. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Michigan. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole.
Do you have
what a
state
precise
farm or
pass.
state?
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Wait, so who's your car insurance? You got Geico?
He'll
You have
start the
Geico?
return inside
You
his
listen to
spot.
that little lizard?
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Get your butt back to me.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
He lets it fly. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Marshall.
What a spin move. Waiting for this guy to quit. Handling business. Handling business. She handle my business. I'm handling her goodness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. Touchdown. Touchdown. I'll take a shit so bad, bro.
They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. It's Ray. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Using his legs, it's Diggs.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last two drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's Diggs. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football.
Will he score and make it 7-21, or will he go into the half doing bullshit like that? I think we have the answer, folks. Yep, there you go. Get that field goal, boy. Play smart. Y'all saw me. I punted that fourth and goal. I mean, not fourth and goal. I think it was like 4th and 8. I could have made it, but you know, you gotta play smart football sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, is that short? Oh, I know he's like, I know he's breaking 8 controllers right now. If y'all see a lag, you just know what happened. Just know. I'm sure we're taller another.
And the Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things
No, sir. Run a better play. Okay, all night. I'm a M&A.
Just got to get something going.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. The Rebels will hustle to the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think that makes the grab past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory. And
no, that we be safe and sound.
From the gun, he leads.
Get down on the ground, boy. Keep going. 5 attempts, 37 yards. That's not bad.
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front.
About 5 yards a carry, maybe 6.
They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice.
See where that was going.
There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to the big tight end. And
none of that. None of that, sir.
The defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him...
Big tight end makes
that's a break up. Whatever.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Under fire. He's got his man. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short.
Give me that.
That is interception number 3 on the day. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Yeah, let's see how long it takes him to quit.
By the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look. So there's 2
Ole Miss is dead, not a bad team, too.
The linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Quickly to the tight end. Great move. Now he's got room. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. On the run, it's Haynes.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan!
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Oh, trickery! He'll try to run it in. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Michigan 27. Ole Miss.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ray. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going for the big play. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out.
Another
Give me that.
Interception. That's
Give me that.
Of the day. He managed a few.
Here we go.
On that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they
He's
forced
still
the
playing.
turnover.
He's
Coming into
still
the top of
playing.
the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
And it looks as if we are ready to get things started here in the 4th quarter. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Wide receiver going in motion. on 4th down. They'll throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down.
Dada. Say Dada.
On the run, deep down the right side.
No way.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Say Dada.
And this offense has not
Say Dada, I'm Matt. Say Dada.
Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally corral him.
Only way he's going to score.
Into a big gain and a 1st down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's what...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Yeah, pick it up, big fella. Pick it up, big fella.
Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up.
You see something, Matt?
I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that makes
another one.
5 interceptions.
Another one.
Nightmare is alive. Flying out to the left. Finally brought down, but what a play, not...
Yeah, there it is.